In this video, I'm going to show you the first step of building Mod 10. I've called mine Mod 10 Step 1 Clean Express App, but you can just call yours Mod 10, and there'll be a series of videos that you can build off of. So I was going to try to separate each step from each other. So as this one says, Clean Express App. So we got to make sure that we make a Node Express app, and we got to make sure it's clean. And by clean, I mean the right number of folders, right number of files. So I'm in here, it's completely empty. There is no folder structure. It's just a blank folder. I'm going to go New Terminal. And in here, I will run npx node package kind of runner. So it will be npx, and I'm going to download and run the Express generator. And I'm not going to say what directory to put it in, which means it will default to the current one that I'm in, this mod 10 step 1, which is exactly what I want. But I will say that I want the view technology to be pug templating. Okay. Now, normally, if you're outside of Visual Studio, you can say what the directory is, and it'll create the directory, and then you can open it up in VS Code. But I'm already in VS Code, so I don't want to jump out and come back in. I just want to do it in place. So I'm going to let this run. This first part doesn't take too long. Okay, it's just going to create a directory kind of skeleton. That the next part, npm install, is going to go out and get all the dependencies installed, and the big one is Express. So now we go, as the command says, npm install. So npm install, and that's going to run for a little bit. It's best just to let it do its thing, and then check the size once it's done. So it says it's done, and I've right-click on the folder to get its size. It's around 11.1 megabytes right now. It's 4,896 files and 413 folders. So that's pretty stable over the last couple of days. However, someone can make a change to one of the packages, upload it to the Node Package Manager, and when you download and install it, you might see a slight fluctuation. Okay, but right now this seems to be pretty stable at about this size. If a big chunk goes missing, you only get 7 megs or 10 megs or something like that, then definitely scrap this directory and try to install it again and see if you can get it clean. So I would consider this clean. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand it up just to make sure. So the numbers look good, but we're not going to really know till we run it. Now there's one change I like to do. In this bin folder on this particular JavaScript file towards the end, when you're in debug mode, it'll tell you that the server is ready and listening on a particular port. I find this is extremely important, even in non-debug mode, just in development mode. So I'm going to switch this to console.log. Okay, and so when we run this in this terminal window, we will see it print out a message, hey, I'm up and running listening on port 3000. And so that's kind of your visual cue to go, okay, now it's kind of okay to open up Chrome and try to go to the site. If you go there early, it'll say that it doesn't exist and that sort of thing. So what I want to do, the npm scripts may not be activated, so click on the package.json, wait for it to change color, right? So it kind of knows it's a JSON file. Notice it put this little debug thing in here because it can figure out what it is. If you don't get this npm script menu showing up down below, go up one of these dots here, explore on the dots, and check this menu choice and turn it on. Now this menu choice won't be here typically until after you've clicked on the package JSON and it's figured out, oh goodness, this is a node area, and it'll add the menu, but then you have to turn the menu choice on. Okay, so click on the package JSON, get it loaded, wait for it to change color, and that. Then when you go up here, you might see npm scripts. If you go there too early, you might notice it's not even there as an option. Turn it on and we can get it started. So I'm going to start it, fire it up. And what I'm looking for this window is that message, listening on port 3000. So when that message pops up, then it's going to be safe. Okay, it's listening, so we're ready to go. So I got Chrome up, localhost, :3000. Looks good. I've been here before. the Express app launched up and it's ready to go. So this is what we're going over in this, is to get a clean install of Express. That we have our 4,896 files, our 413 folders in that, and that's your base Express install, and that you can stand it up. And it's important, it will help you if you take the time to add that line near the bottom of that file, so that you know, right, when you see this message, that it's okay to go there with Chrome and take a look. And this, you can see messages from the server that someone did try to come in and get the main page, and it's also sent some style sheets in that it doesn't quite know where the favorite icon is, and that's a sad 404 error, but that's okay. We'll fix that in another video. But that's all for now.